So there you are.
What is it, Tom?
A job for you.
What are we trying to do?
Pulling the record player nearer where I sit.
Why?
Because I like it that way. That's how women should be. Quite a change for you, Laura.
I've done everything since the servants left, or hadn't you noticed?
I'd noticed. The servants don't like it here, we do without them. Of course, the faithful Tonio stayed, didn't he? He had to be fired.
I still don't know why you did that.
Don't you? Look, my dear, when a man's wife spends her time driving around alone with a chauffeur, it looks bad, don't you think? It has to be stopped. Come back. Come back, I said. Put those darn things down. Stay with me for once. You're my wife, aren't you?
I thought you were busy.
I was, escaping from reality. What are you doing?
Reading?
Reading what?
A magazine?
Escape. Let's escape together, Laura, eh?
The mountains, Spain, Madeira. I'll call an agency tomorrow. We'll take a plane to Madrid. Spread our wings, huh?
Couldn't you mean it for once?
That's right. I married you to look after this house. You stay, little bird.
Who's that? It's after 12.
It can't be opportunity. He knocks.
Oh, I beg your pardon, ma'am.
What do you want?
My car ran out of gas down the road. Could I use your telephone, please?
Certainly. Come in.
Thank you. Takes 2 gallons just to turn the starter.
Would you mind using the extension phone? It's in here.
Oh.
Sure.
I wouldn't have bothered you at all, ma'am, but I'm at Denningley and I'm late getting back already.
It's no bother.
Thank you. No, it's just my luck. My car runs out of gas and I'm alone.
Better luck next time.
They must have blown a fuse.
Can you fix them?
Oh, sure. It's a cinch. You got a flashlight?
Look in that drawer under the window.
All right. Hold it. Oh, we'll soon fix that up.
I think the fuses are in here.
Oh, yeah, there's the fuse wire. Funny the fuse should blow just like that. Who else is in the house?
My husband. Excuse me.
Are you calling me, ma'am?
Yes. Would you come to help me?
Sure.
Something's happened.
I must have got an electric shock. It threw him back and he hit his head, I guess.
Yes, he was doing something with the record player. He's not dead.
No, he's coming around now. You know, in all the best first aid books, it says you gotta give him a lot of hot, sweet coffee, but he doesn't look the type for much coffee. You better keep him warm and get him to bed, though.
Can I help you?
No, just show me the way. I'm all right.
I'm very grateful, Major.
Me too, for the promotion. It's Captain David Dillon.
Laura Wilson.
May I use the telephone now?
Of course, Captain.
Well, I'd be the fair-haired boy. I gotta ask him to send some gas.
Wait, if you're in a hurry, take my car. The camp isn't so very far away.
You've had enough trouble for one night, ma'am.
I'm not using it tomorrow. My husband has his own.
That's very nice of you.
It's the least I can do. I'll get the keys.
Thank you. Does he get like this often, your husband?
It's his way of escape.
Escape? I don't get it.
By the way, Captain, would you mail this letter for me, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. And there's a live wire hanging loose. You better get that phonograph fixed.
I'll call someone tomorrow. I'll show you where the car is.
Oh, don't bother. I can find it if you'll tell me where's the garage.
All right, it's at the end of the house.
Thanks. Well, it'd be all right to bring the car back tomorrow night.
Fine.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, Captain Dillon.
Anything else, sir?
No thanks, Sergeant. That's all.
Oh, you got any more of that stuff, Sergeant?
Sure, Captain.
Hi, Roy. How's tricks?
You're late.
I'm sorry.
It's after 1 and I'm tired. You were supposed to take over at midnight.
Oh, I said I'm sorry, Roy.
And cut the Roy stuff. It's Major Calloway.
Yes, sir, Major Calloway.
I suppose you've been giving one of the local gals a break. I don't mind what you do as long as you don't do it in my time.
Yeah, well, you have to do something around here. Anyway, my car ran out of gas down the road.
Is that on the level?
Yeah.
Okay. You're in for an easy night.
Huh?
Only Copeland. He's missing again.
Missing? That's about the 4th time, isn't it?
Boy, am I tired. Oh, by the way, the Colonel set the date for maneuvers.
Oh, great.
Cure for boredom. We're all ready for a little action, but right now, me for bed. Good night.
Yeah, well, don't be late in the morning.
Here you are, Captain.
Well, thank you, Sergeant.
Did you hear about the maneuvers?
Yes, I heard. Good evening. Captain Dillon.
Oh, yes, Captain.
Brought your car back.
Thank you.
I'd have been in real trouble if you hadn't loaned it to me. They were pretty sore back at the base.
Laura!
Oh, he sounds okay now.
Who is it, Laura?
It's the captain who helped you last night.
Well, for heaven's sake, bring him in.
Come in, Captain.
Thank you.
You're the company secretary. What do you think I pay you for? Hold on. Sorry, I'm on the phone. Come in.
Captain Dillon, my husband, Tom Wilson.
How do you do, sir?
How do you do? I gather we met last night. I was a bit off color. Go in. Yes, Marshal. Don't fuss, man. The business could run. What do you think you're doing? Let's go. Get Mr. Dillon a drink. The business can run itself if needs
Scotch,
be.
please.
I'll come in sometime. No, not tomorrow. So you're in the army, eh? Professional soldier?
Yeah, I stayed in.
Man of war, eh? I'm a pacifist, you know. Here's to peace.
And all that goes with it.
Marshal, I'll be in later this week. I had trouble in the car. You seen much action, Mr. Dillon?
It's Captain Dillon.
The Italian campaign, mostly.
Italy, eh? How do you like it?
Nice people, the Italians.
Matter of opinion, we had an Italian chauffeur until recently.
Tonio came from Sicily.
I wouldn't know. You want to kill a man, Mr. Dillon?
Tom.
Well, did you?
Did my job. Could I have a little more soda in this, please?
What did it do to you, all this killing?
I think you better forget that soda. I have to be running along.
Now, sit down, sit down. I've got a little theory about war, Mr. Dillon. You wouldn't run away from a theory, would you?
Spout your theory, Mr. Wilton.
I believe that when a man learns to kill, he becomes an animal. After that, he's never completely human, completely civilized.
I can't go along with you on that, Mr. Wilton.
No. You can't even hold a loaded gun without feeling the power to kill, and with the power, the wish comes easily.
A soldier waits for his orders.
Really? That's the popular conception. I believe otherwise.
Here's your drink, Captain. Shall I get you a sandwich?
No, thank you.
See? Even I feel different. I've never used a gun.
Is that thing loaded?
Well, of course it is. This is the lonely part of the country. Even a pacifist must protect his own home.
You shouldn't fool with a loaded gun.
What's the matter, soldier? Perhaps you'd feel better behind it.
You made your point. You better put this thing away.
You know, there's an old Chinese proverb. You don't make nails of your best steel, and you don't make soldiers of your best men.
Why say things like that?
I didn't. The Chinese did. Have a drink, Dillon.
No, thanks. I have to be on my way.
Perhaps you don't like civilized company.
I'll take the animals. Sleep tight, Mr. Wilton.
Running away, Mr. Dillon?
I can always come back.
Captain. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, too. I shouldn't have blown my top like that, but he needled me. Are you going to be all right?
I'm used to it.
Look, I'm probably stepping out of line, but I'd like to see you again sometime.
Nora!
Under different circumstances.
Nora!
Good night, Captain.
Why not call me Dave?
Lock!
Good night, Captain Dillon.
Good night.
Colonel? I have a transport column situated about here, companies C and D, both to meet the artillery at that point. Well, I think that covers everything, gentlemen. If you have no more questions, you're dismissed. Oh, Calloway, I want to see you a minute.
Yes, sir.
This maneuver is not going to be very popular with the local residents around here.
No,
Heavy
sir.
trucks on the move all night, lots of men in the field. There's bound to be some unavoidable inconvenience.
That's right.
Well, I thought it might help to maintain good relations with the people who live here if I gave a little party.
Sounds a good idea, sir. Where would you hold it?
The Officers Club, Saturday the 17th. Now, it's a question of these invitations. This is how I want them worded. I want you to draft out a guest list, Calloway, and make sure the invitations go out in time.
Yes, Colonel. I'll get on with it right away.
Oh, hi.
What do you know? We're holding a party.
We are?
For the local people. Keep them happy about maneuvers.
Oh.
I want Westcott to send the invites. Get me Lieutenant Westcott.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Roy,
Yeah?
don't you think that job should be handled by a little higher rank?
No, it's not that important.
Oh, really? I'd like to do it.
Okay. Cancel that call to Westcott.
Yes, sir.
Come on in the office.
All right, Hogan. Roll some fresh music in that piano. We got some work to do.
Yes, sir.
Take this down. Edit Colonel's party guest list. And the first name, Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Wilton. How's it going, Corporal?
Oh, a couple of dozen more should say it finished.
Good.
You going off duty now, sir?
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help that. It was the eye.
but he wanted to put you down.
No, it was the eyes. The whole back of the car shut down on the lot. So the eyes, sir. I couldn't help it. You're okay. You want to go?
Anyone home? The front door was open.
Oh, that was Tom.
Isn't he around?
He won't be gone long. He's getting the car service.
Going away, huh?
Yes,
Will he be back Saturday, do you think?
I think so.
I have here an invitation. Would you like me to read it to you? Colonel John C. Whitaker cordially invites Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Wilton to attend an informal party at Camp Denningley on Saturday the 17th at 8:30 p.m. RSVP. Oh, don't you want to see it? Well, you can't read it with those things on. He's away tomorrow? I get off at 4. What do you say?
No.
What do you got to lose? We'll see you at 4.
Hey, Major Kellaway? Yes, sir. Yes, I'll check. Right away, sir. The colonel wants to know if we have a man on the battalion that knows something about locomotives. Something to do with the maneuvers.
It'll be in the 201 file in the other room.
Let's go see.
Well, the sorting machine's still out of order. Do you realize how many men there are in this outfit? It could take hours.
And the sooner we get started, the better.
I got an appointment in a couple of minutes. Why don't you let me go? You can get a clerk to help you.
Maybe we better do it. What's your rush, anyway?
Truck driver. Goodrich. Hey, Roy.
Yeah?
Corporal Goodrich, occupation siding engineer.
Siding engineer?
Well, it has to do with railroads, doesn't it? Railroads means locomotives.
I guess so.
Well, that means we got what we want.
Maybe we should see
Oh,
first.
see nothing. That'll keep the current.
Hey, Dave, wait a minute.
Bye, Roy. Well, that is nice. Just like the first time, the same dress.
I'll get you a drink.
Hold it. He hit you.
You like scotch, don't you, with lots of soda?
Laura. May I ask you a question?
Why did I marry him? For money.
You don't pull any punches, do you?
I think it's been done before.
Why do you stay married to him?
He won't divorce me.
May I have the pleasure of this dance?
I don't know how long I can go on in this house, Dave.
You still want his money?
I've earned it.
That's up to you.
It's a dreadful thing to say, but when he was lying there that night,
You wish he'd never get up.
There could be another accident.
What do you mean?
The way he fooled with that gun. The way he drives his car. It could happen so easily, any time.
When?
Whenever we liked.
You got any ideas?
I never thought of it before.
Has he made a will?
There's no family. Everything comes to me. Dave, don't you see how easy it could be? Like the other night. All you have to do is make it look like an accident.
And you want me to help you?
I'd be free, Dave, and rich.
Well, that was fun while it lasted.
But Dave, I mean it.
Yeah, I thought you'd.
Dave!
You got yourself the wrong boy.
Dave!
Better luck next time. Major Kellaway. I'm in my quarters. Give me an outside line.
Hi, Dave. You sick or something?
No, it's all this night duty.
You want to take a break?
I'll be all right.
I'll drive you over to the officers' club later.
That's fine.
Take it easy, kid. Give me a couple extra sluts, Dave. This time I'll be lucky for it.
Brandy. A big one. Boy, do I need one.
What's happened to Major Quincy?
Turner got myself killed. That's what happened.
How?
That side road by the river. Car overturned.
That where the white fence is?
That's it. The road turns there. I was only doing 30 and it came right up and hit me. Nearly got myself a free bath.
Yeah, I know the place. They got him out of danger.
Damage your car much?
Didn't do it much good.
Could have been worse. I'll have a drink.
Can I talk to you? You knew I'd come back, didn't you? I've been thinking about what you wanted. Do you still want to go through with it? I've got a plan.
Sergeant, you know where to find me if you want me.
Yes, sir. Have fun, Major.
Thanks. Nora!
Well, aren't you ready yet? Know what time it is?
I'm not coming with you, Tom.
What?
I'm not coming. I don't feel well.
A fine time to tell me. You always did like uniforms, didn't you? Perhaps it's just as well.
Take the invitation.
Well, let me in. My Cinderella.
Goodbye, Tom.
Vivir y no trabajar, disfrutar del sol y no pensar. Me gusta el café, también el vino, a la vida hay que
This is Mrs. Bigelow and her sister-in-law, Miss Hughes.
Hello,
Colonel.
You Americans are such good dancers.
Sure we can find your lady some partner.
Oh, why not have a drink?
No, thank you.
Come on, what's the matter with you? Don't you want to drink with me? Still running away? All right, I'll drink alone. To the downfall of your profession.
Friend of yours?
Oh, just some lush. I never saw him before.
Come on, kid, let's eat. I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
Something bothering you, kid? Just not urinate?
I guess I'm not in the mood.
I like this. Come on.
But I don't know how.
I'll teach you.
Milligan, Harris, those two ladies over there would like to dance. That's an order.
An order? Sorry, honey.
That be all right?
How about a dance?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Come
waiting
on. Sorry, Jack. One girl.
Hey, Roy, get a load of that drunk. He's causing trouble. Don't you think you ought to ask him to leave?
I'll have the next one. Sorry. Hey,
Whiskey, sir?
yes.
He looks harmless enough. Leave him alone.
Heywood, you got a light?
Sure.
See that guy at the end of the bar? Watch him. He's getting to be a real nuisance.
What's wrong with my money?
Everything's on the house tonight.
I pay my own way.
Now, come take that, sir.
Come on, what are you going to
I
have?
don't think I want.
What are you going to have?
He's building up to be a mean drunk. Colonel isn't going to like it if there's any trouble.
What am I supposed to do?
Try and ease him out of here. See that he gets going.
All right.
Hey, Roy. Roy.
Yeah, kid?
Be lucky for me.
What, now?
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
No, not one.
Oh, anything to make you happy.
Who says I'm leaving?
Look, bud, it's for your own good.
I may not be ready to leave.
Where's your car?
I don't need any military escort.
Dave, we've won. Hey, Dave. Dave, come and get the dough. Tucker, help me pick it up.
Hey, Dave, you're not leaving the party.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
You go home, get some sleep. It'll fix you up. I feel better already. You sure you'll be all right by yourself? You want me to drive you?
I can take care of myself.
Take it easy. He's on his way.
It'll be all right.
be all right. Make sure he comes to this side of the road.
Tom, stop! Stop! Tom, stop!
Laura, what are you doing here?
I changed my mind about coming to the party, but my car broke down.
Well, the party's over.
Will you see if you can fix it?
Well, leave it here. We'll send someone out in the morning.
But Tom, we...
Come on, get in. I'll drive you home.
Well, won't you just look at it? Maybe you can...
I'm no mechanic. Get your things and get in. Well, come on.
No, he's just stunned. We gotta work fast. Stand clear. Come on, I gotta get back before they miss me. Well, come on! Move over!
What you gonna do?
Cover up that hole in the fence. You know what to do. You've been home all evening, and you've been playing your radio, so if anybody called, you couldn't see them. Or hear them. And don't forget, you don't know me, you've never met me, and I've never been to your house.
But Dave, how are we going to keep in touch?
I'll get in touch with you as soon as this thing blows over. Hi, Roy. Scotch.
About time. Where have you been? I've been holding your money for you.
I just went out to get a breath of air.
Grab it while you can. You're on duty at midnight, remember?
How can I ever forget that? I'll buy you a drink.
Now you're talking my language.
Scotch.
want it right away, sir. I can't let the crane out of camp unless the duty officer signs it. Somebody's had an accident.
Okay, Sergeant.
Thank you, sir.
Captain Dillon. Laura, are you crazy calling me now?
Dave, I had to. I'm all alone. Besides, I had to know, have they found it yet?
Yes, they found it.
Oh, Dave, I'm so lonely I can't stand it.
Well, look, if you want somebody in the house, why don't you get the servants back?
Servants?
You can do that, can't you?
Goodbye.
Naturally, we'll give you full cooperation, Inspector.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Oh, come in, Calloway. Inspector Flynn, Major Calloway. Inspector, Dillon on his way over.
By the way, Dave, how about the report on the company maneuver?
You'll get it.
Column coming through on the North Road. There'll be trucks parked alongside for maybe about...
Go right in, Captain.
For maybe about 50 yards.
Come in. At ease, Dillon, at ease. Inspector Flynn, Captain Dillon.
How do you do, sir? How do you do?
Maybe you'd like to explain, Inspector.
Thank you. Well, gentlemen, I will be as brief as possible and come straight to the point. As you're both no doubt aware, there was a car accident near here last night.
That car that ran into the river, Dave.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Well, I'm investigating it.
But I thought it was an accident, Inspector.
I haven't said it wasn't, Major. It was merely routine.
Just where do we come into it?
The man who was killed, Thomas Wilton, attended our party last night.
So you see, Major, I've got to ask a few questions. And a formality.
For the record.
Exactly.
Which is why you and Dillon are here. The inspector wants to question anyone in the camp who may have come into contact with Wilton. The officers who attended the party, the gate sentry.
Yes.
I promised the inspector the fullest possible cooperation. I recommended that you and Dillon should assist him.
I shall fully appreciate your help.
I believe in assisting the civil authorities in any way I can, Inspector. Regard this as a priority assignment, Major.
Yes, sir.
Let me know if there's anything else you need, Inspector.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
That was a big party, Inspector. The quicker we get started, the better.
Say, Chuck, what's going on in there?
A regular third degree. Hey, take a tip from me. Don't answer any questions unless you see a lawyer first.
Lieutenant Mascard, sir.
Mascard?
Lieutenant Mascard reporting his orders, sir.
Just want to ask you a few questions. You attended the colonel's party?
Yes, sir.
Mascard?
While you were there, did you see anything of Tom Wilson?
No, sir.
Okay. That'll do. So you left the party at 11:30?
Yes, sir.
Can you verify that?
The blonde at the PX can, sir. She was with me.
Okay, Lieutenant, you can go.
Right, Sergeant, let's have it.
Did you meet Tom Wilton?
I don't remember him, sir. I may have seen him.
Anyone answering to that description? Did you meet Tom Wilton?
He tried to dance with my girl, sir, but I didn't see him after that.
How drunk was he? Well, pretty high. But he seemed to know what he's doing. Is that all you know? Okay, Milligan. Did you see Wilson?
He tried to buy me a drink, sir. I didn't see him after that.
How drunk was he?
Oh, he was pretty high, but he knew what he was doing.
You don't know anymore, do you? Okay. Thanks, Lieutenant.
Well, we don't seem to be making much progress.
All right, Sergeant, send in the next one. What are you doing here, soldier?
Hoffman, you want to see Major Kellaway?
Major's busy.
He'll see me. It's about the accident, the car accident.
Wait here a minute. Excuse me, sir. Kaufman's outside.
Kaufman?
Claims he knows something about the accident.
All right, send him in.
Come in.
All right, Kaufman, what is it you have to tell me?
It's about the accident, sir, after the colonel's party.
Where were you that night?
Absent. AWOL, you know, sir.
Yeah.
Well, I went to see my girl, see, and her father lent us his car.
Get to the point.
Well, we drove into town, and on the way back, we came along that stretch of road along the river, just about the time of the accident.
Yeah?
Well, I saw another car.
This car, what about it?
Well, it was parked by the side of the road.
Was there anyone in it?
Sure.
Did you recognize anyone?
Well, no. See, it was dark, and I was driving pretty fast. But Louise, that's my girl, she said she saw someone duck down behind the wheel.
What time did you say this was?
Before 12, because Louise's father don't allow her out after 12. Not with Americans, anyway. Says he don't trust Americans after midnight.
Could you tell me the color of the car?
Like I said, it was dark. But I'd say it was black or dark blue. Low built.
That's all you know?
Yes, sir, that's all.
Okay, Kaufman. You can go. Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
See, I told you.
Well, what do you make of that, Inspector?
Very interesting.
Doesn't mean a thing. He's unreliable.
Dave's right. He's our habitual eight-ball, always breaking camp.
Well, I don't see the...
Kaufman's due for a long stretch in the cooler, Inspector. This is his 4th time AWOL. He'll say anything or do anything, so we'll keep him around as a material witness.
Well, suppose he's not lying.
Well, suppose he's not. He saw a car. What does that prove?
For the moment, nothing.
Right, Sergeant. Send in the next one.
Yes, sir. Next.
Yep.
That's right, sir. I left the party around 1.
While you were there, did you see Tom Wilton?
Yes, sir. I showed him to his car.
And he was pretty drunk, eh?
He certainly had his skin full. He started to make a nuisance of himself, and that's when Captain Dillon asked me to persuade him to leave.
Dave, I thought you said you didn't know Wilton.
Well, I didn't. Well, he introduced himself to me at the bar, and I exchanged maybe half a dozen words with him. I don't call that knowing him.
So you showed him to the car?
That's right, Major. He was in pretty bad shape. I offered to drive him, but he wouldn't accept any help. Maybe if he had.
That's all you know?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can go, Captain.
My coat, Major. Do you mind carrying on here? There are 1 or 2 other things I wish to attend to.
Of course.
Thank you.
Sergeant, let's have the next one.
Yes, sir?
Are you in charge here?
Yeah, I'm senior clerk.
I understand you were responsible for sending out the invitations for the Colonel's party.
That's right.
Have you a guest list?
Yes.
May I see it?
Sure, it's right over here.
What do these red crosses by the side of each name mean?
Oh, that's just a double check. Shows they were sent out okay.
May I keep this, please?
Oh, sure, as long as you let me have it back sometime.
One more thing. Were you responsible for dispatching the invitations?
No, sir. That was Captain Dillon.
I see.
Sorry I can't help you, Roy, but you know how I was the night of the party. I can't remember anything.
Okay, I know. Dave, I think I'll take a break.
Roy, where do you think O'Flynn's gone?
How should I know? Making like a detective, I guess.
Thank you.
Oh, may I?
Now, these are things we found in your husband's pockets. We shan't be needing them anymore. Would you like to check them?
You sure that all right, Inspector?
Mrs. Wilson, one small point. There was no invitation card amongst these things. Of course, your husband may have thrown it away, but I wonder perhaps you had it.
Yes, I do have it.
May I see it?
Of course. I'll get it for you.
Thank you. Thank you. No stamp on the envelope. Was it delivered by hand?
I suppose it must have been.
Oh, you didn't actually receive it then?
I don't know how it got here. I suppose it must have been pushed under the door. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Yes, of course, I quite understand, Mrs. Wilson. All this has been a very great shock to you. I won't bother you any further. Thank you very much. Good day. Don't bother to see me out. I'll see myself out. Thanks for the coffee.
And so you were serving behind the bar the whole evening, Eddie?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember serving Wilton?
He was there.
Is there anything at all you remember about him that night?
Only the load of notes he was carrying.
Was anybody in particular tagging along with him?
Wait a minute. He was serving behind the bar. You say he was carrying a roll of notes?
That's right, yes.
How? I mean, how are these carrying them? Loose or in an elastic band, a wallet or what?
In a wallet.
Can you describe that wallet?
Yes, I think so. It's one of those folding things. Light tan colour. Pigskin, I should say. It's funny. Faces don't mean a thing, but you never forget their money.
Tell me, you remember how Wilson carried this wallet? Was it in his hip pocket or his jacket?
In his jacket, I think. Yes, that's right, in his jacket.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Eddie, that's fine.
Thank you, sir.
Could we go to your office, please, Major?
Sure.
Thank you.
What was that all about, Inspector?
If this was a case of murder, Major, the motive might turn out to be robbery. Here's a list of things found on Wilson's body. It doesn't include a wallet.
Could there be a mistake?
No, Major.
What's all this about a wallet?
The barman saw Wilson carrying one.
Couldn't have fallen out at the time of the accident?
Doors were shut and the windows are rolled up tight.
Well, couldn't he have lost it before he got into the car, the club grounds?
It's a possibility.
And what do you think?
I think I'm going to ask the coroner to return an open verdict at the inquest.
Major Kellaway. It's for you, Dave.
Captain Dillon.
Dave, I had to call you. Are you alone?
No, that can't be arranged.
Inspector Flynn is here asking questions. Davey suspects something to do with the invitation.
Well, I can't see you Saturday.
Someday, they're always chasing him.
So I'm pretty busy.
I didn't tell him you brought it here, but he may have ways of finding out. Has he, Dave? Has he?
Maybe. I'll try and see you as soon as I can.
You better stay away from here, Dave. It'll be dangerous if you're seen coming here.
Okay, I'll be in touch with you. Sorry about that. Do you need me anymore?
We're about finished, aren't we, Inspector?
For the moment, yes.
Well, I think I'll go get a cup of coffee. See you later.
You've known Dillon a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, we trained together. Met again during the war. Been together most of the time ever since.
Comrades in arms, eh? Finest form of friendship.
So they say.
I suppose a lot of women would find him an attractive man.
He's had his moments. Something on your mind, Inspector?
Oh, just thinking aloud. Psychology of the female mind. It's always fascinated me. Confounded me a little, too. Must get back to my office. Let me know if anything new turns up, won't you?
Yeah, I know where to find you, Inspector.
Incidentally, Major, did you ever meet Laura Wilson?
Me? No.
Very attractive woman, Major. Very attractive. Back to the station.
Yes. Well, soldier?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I thought Inspector O'Flynn was still here.
Inspector O'Flynn?
Yes, sir.
Why do you want him?
Well, he wanted to know about the invitations.
What about them?
Well, sir, that invitation to Tom Wilton must have been taken by hand.
Come in, soldier. I think you better tell me all about it.
Glad to see you.
Isn't it dangerous?
Look, the police may be onto something.
What's happened?
They're not entirely satisfied that Tom's death was an accident. They think he might have been killed for the money he was carrying. You see, his wallet is missing.
His wallet?
Yeah,
Dave, I have it.
You what?
I picked it up down there by the river. Here it is. Do you want it?
No, you better burn it. Destroy it. Do anything as long as you get rid of it.
If you think the motive is robbery, doesn't that help us?
How does it help us? Look, if the police have any reason to start digging, they're going to dig deep. They're already talking about bringing in an open verdict at the inquest. Oh, Flynn isn't satisfied about the invitation.
Well, what'll you say when he asks about that?
I'll just have to bluff it out, that's all.
But do you think that'll work?
What are you doing? He isn't even cold yet. You got out the insurance policies.
But Dave, we've got to plan.
You just lost your husband. Now, we can't afford any mistakes. We're walking a tightrope. You've got to forget about insurance policies and money and just remember that you're a widow.
I understand, Dave.
Well, don't forget it.
You better go now and stay away until this whole thing blows over. Supposing someone saw you calling here today.
No, nobody could have. I left the car in a back road and I walked across the fields.
Goodbye, Dave.
Bye.
I'd like to see Mrs. Wilton, please. Come in. Tell her it's Major Calloway.
Thank you, Tonio. Yes?
I'm from Camp Denningley, Mrs. Wilton. I know I shouldn't be bothering at a time like this, but there's something I have to know. Does the name David Diven mean anything to you?
No, why should it?
Because the police aren't sure your husband's death was an accident. And they believe Captain Dillon had something to do with it.
What do you mean wasn't an accident?
Your husband had a lot of money on him, and so far it hasn't been found. In other words, there's a motive for murder. Mrs. Wilton, I happen to know David Dillon has been in this house. Did you see him when he brought the invitation?
No.
But he did bring it here. Who did he give it to? Your husband?
Yes.
So you
Yes.
do know him. Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Because I didn't want to get Captain Dillon into any trouble.
What kind of trouble?
He owed my husband some money.
For what?
A gambling debt.
I see. Did he come here to pay it back?
I don't think so.
Thank you, Mrs. Wilton. That's all I wanted to know. Good day.
Well, good morning, Colonel. Well, Major Calloway just sent for him, sir. Inspector Flynn. Yes, I'll call him right away.
You wanted to see me, Roy.
Close the door, Dave.
What's this all about?
Colonel's instructions. You're confined to camp, pending investigation.
Why? What are you talking about?
You've not been telling the whole truth about the Wiltons. There's some questions you've got to answer.
Oh, Flynn?
No, I went to see Laura Wilton myself. I hoped till Flynn was wrong.
What did she tell you?
Plenty.
But what?
That you owed her husband money.
She said... But it isn't true, Roy. She couldn't have said it.
A gambling debt you never paid.
Did you believe her?
It all figures. You took the invitation there. You knew them. On the night of the party, you were gone an awful long time.
I told you, Roy, that was just to get a breath of air.
Okay, that's your story.
Wait a minute. Hold it. All right, I lied to you.
I know it, but why?
I did know the Wiltons. But not him, Roy, only the wife. Well, a woman could say that sort of thing out of spite, to get even. Suppose I told you that she took a shine to me the first time I met her. You know, the night when I ran out of gas and was late getting back here? Well, she made a play for me, but...
And you said no.
Well, wouldn't that give a woman a reason to say that sort of thing?
Maybe.
You believe her story, why don't you believe mine?
Because it's a story, Dave. When I went to the house, there was a guy there. A fancy-looking chauffeur. They were doing fine together.
An Italian?
Yeah, Tonio or something. I'm sorry, Dave. You'll have to do better than that with O'Flynn.
Roy, you gotta give me some time. I gotta talk to her. There's something I gotta find out. You must let me, Roy.
I can't.
But, Roy, I've gotta find out the truth for myself.
Don't you understand? I can't.
This is for you, Mary. Thank you, madam. And I hope you have a pleasant flight. Thank you, Mary. Goodbye. Bye, madam. Tonio!
Here, sir, take some.
Where did he go?
Who, sir?
Captain Dillon.
He took a jeep. I saw him, sir.
Get me the Wilton home. Is there a car outside?
No, sir.
Get one.
Yes.
Tonio, you go on and get the car. I'll be with you in a minute. Yes?
This is Major Calloway. Listen. Dillon's on his way over to you. Hold him for me.
Major, does he know I told you everything?
Yeah, be careful. But stall him somehow. Hold him until I get there.
Laura! 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 Where are you going, Laura?
I'm leaving, Dave. Don't try to stop me.
Why don't you? Why don't you?
Mrs. Wilton, is he there?
Dave!
Major. Drop your gun, Dave.
We're gonna need some help, sir. Can I use the phone here?
Sure.
Phone? Extension through there. Stay away from the fuses, Sergeant.